Good morning, all of you, and once again, I would like to welcome for this beautiful morning. And before we and thank you for God that God given us this beautiful morning, and God given us beautiful sleep that we can wake up in a new morning and we can see this new morning. And before we start our morning, before we start our worship, let's all bow out for prayer. Merciful Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us beautiful morning. At this time, I want to submit myself into your hand. Pour out your Holy Spirit and guide me through your wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Father, I want to provide all the blessings in Jesus' name. Amen. So, friends, today my topic is burdens, and the title is How to Overcome the Burdens. And first, we will understand what is meant by burdens. Burdens is something that you carried a worry or a sadness or a problems or a difficulties or everything that you have, and now we understand already what is meant by burdens, and now we will understand what is meant by physical burdens. And now today I'm going to tell you a beautiful story, and the title of my story is What You Shall Give Me. Once upon a time there is a beautiful kingdom, and there lived a king and a queen, and they lived a king and a queen and their little princess Olivia. They loved her to their no ends. They loved her so much that they gave her everything she ever asked for. Thus her first word were given me. She was so used to getting her way that this once she even grown up, if anyone ever asked her for a favor, she would immediately ask them, what will I get in return? So everything asked. Her parents gave her everything they could. They dressed well shabbily as Princess Olivia had taken over their clothes. Entire kingdom is mine. Is there anything? Oh no, where did the needle fall on Olivia? Thank you. Thank goodness. Give you here. Can you please come to me and help me? Help me. You see, dear, I lost my needle. I lost my sub needle. It seems to have a where I definitely help you. Such a sweet only, if you forgive me something in return. The queen was taken aback, and but my dear, all my possession is yours, and I all expect this worn out dress are wearing. There is nothing, and that your crown must this is a crown is that of a queen. The crown is that you are not a queen yet. Haha, that's funny coming from you. You are not even dressed like a. Well, the queen was completely as name of the Lord and merely handed over the crowd. Yes, old man, then the needle next to the waist from you find easily. If you look carefully, found out she went back to her room and to look at herself in the mirror. The wound was a little by 14 years. Well, it fit me few more years. Now there was one more left. She went to her father's room and found him feeling around the ear. The poor old king, glasses is fallen, and he was as good as blind as without them. Father, darling, would you give me help me, dear old father, find his glasses? Well, I could, but what would you give me in return, dear father, dear in return, Olivia, sweetheart, you own my entire kingdom. The only thing left is my crown. You could not possess that till but I now. But my dear, it's king crown. Oh, what is it to tell you? Whoever had us king who does not even have. They do not even have. And the kingdom, the poor king was so hurt and ashamed, and he sadly gave his crown to Isla, and the crown is mine, and everything of his place. Since I have a king crown, I get it, order you, I banish you, king and queen. What are you saying? You be serious? But I am, since I own this kingdom, king my making the rules. The poor king and queen were so hurt by everything that they left the palace and sadly walked out his kingdom. Her own princess Olivia, trying to be must slow down her face and her shoulder is this too big for us. And oh, sad, just saw you heard your parents. Here, this Olivia felt a slight breach in her heart. If I do not agree, what did will help you? Can roam around the forever? would be able to see, I will sleep peacefully. You are the one able to take my kingdom and everything. Please just remove this funny smell at with the magic make the crown. And thank you. To be one favor, Olivia asked the fairy tale to could help her to meet her parents. And after that, he meet his parents. He going with and start learning about the life of learning, cooking, dusting, everything, cleaning, everything he learned. After he came back, Olivia went to beg his parents and saw there is a jungle, there is a only gold and silver, and he said, my parents are loving more than gold and silver with me, and I did like that. And he saw there is a small hunt, there is a small far from there is a small hunt, and there is nothing. When went inside, she went inside the house. She see that there is very dirty and clean. It is so much dirty, and she started cleaning the room, cooking the food and everything. And when he came back, his parents, he saw the parents very happy and saw him very happy. And so that is the thing. And God also says like that, Matthew chapter 11 verse 20 to 30, you have to come to me and I will give you rest. Come into me and take your heavy load and I will give you a rest. So friends, this time we can see that we can do have a rest. And please like and subscribe and share.